All right, so today I'm going to talk about clear up some things around Git and project management. There's been a lot of questions around a few things, so hopefully I can clear it up. The first thing is Git. It seems like there's a bit of a misunderstanding. So Git is this. This is Git. It is a project version control tool. This GitKraken is not Git. It uses Git. Okay? Git, if you open up your command line on Windows, you'll have to use Git Bash. Go here and download it. On Mac, you can just open your terminal. You type in Git and hit enter. We see all these different this help file, this help text here. So basically what's going on here is Git is a command line utility. So it's made to be run from the terminal. GitKraken is running terminal commands in the background when you press buttons. So this is important. You don't have to use GitKraken. You can use any client you want. You could just use the terminal. As long as it uses Git, you're okay. So let's talk about Git versus GitHub and things like that. So on your computer, if you have Git installed, you can track a folder on your local machine with it. So under the hood, what it can do is it's like a massive undo system. So let's say I do some work here and I add some files. Then here I would make a commit. If I do more work, I can change the context of those files. I can make another commit, which means I could always jump back to here at any time. So things like GitHub run Git on a server. That you can make an account to and you can connect to. You can make a repo there, which allows you on another machine or a team member to also sync with that repo. Okay? And you've probably seen the whole thing with branches, or at least seen that they exist. So let's say Dan is working on branch A, but Jim is working on a feature. So that gets branched. He's working on the branch B, which once he's done can get merged back into branch A. Okay, so that's just some basics. I'm going to go to GitHub and I'll just make a new repo. So there's many ways you can do this. The easiest way is just to make a new repository on GitHub. I'm just going to call this test. I'm going to generate this repository. Okay, so there's a few things we can do here. This is a new repository. So I'm going to show you both ways. So I'm in my terminal. If you use your terminal, you can run git clone and then use this URL here, which I'm going to do. And this is called test3. So I'm going to change, cd means change directory. There's nothing in here. So I can run git init. All right. So if I create a new file with touch, don't worry about learning all these. I'm just demonstrating things. I'm going to create a new file called test.txt. And let's run git status here. We can see that that file is not being tracked. So I can run git add -A to add all files that aren't added and remove files that should be removed. Then run git commit -m, and then we have to put the message in quotes. And then I'm going to run a git push. Okay, now if I refresh this, there's that file right there. All right. So I'm going to add a new file. And then in here, I'm going to open the repository. That's test3. All right. So here we can see that that test4 text file that I just made in my terminal is here. So it's really easy. Git cracking, stage all changes. Then just like in the terminal, you write your commit message down there. And then commit and then push. Okay? We can see we have both of these commits here. All right. So I am going to I have a test2 repo. So I'm going to go to that one. And all right. So I deleted it. So from git kraken, we can actually clone. So clone github.com, tell it where to clone to. I would recommend using your git folder or dev folder. Just have everything organized. Okay. Now I can search in here, test2, and we can see the path. So it's in my home directory in dev. There we go. Okay, I'm going to open that. There it is. All right, so now for this next part, if you are in the Unity course, the scripting course, I would like you to please organize your repo by unit. Have folders per unit. Make sure everything is named so that I can find what I need to. If things aren't organized well, I will give you zeros and have you resubmit. Okay? In my 3D course, same goes for you. I have things organized nicely and neatly. And here's where I'll touch on some of the things that people are confused on. So I will have to use Houdini right now because my Maya license broke, and I'm working on that. But same principle. Like it's literally the same. Don't worry about how that, don't worry about this being Houdini. Pretend it's Maya, okay? So I'm just gonna add a box or something. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna, well, first of all, in that folder, I'm going to, let's say it's in unit 1. I will make project 1 be this folder. I'm going to save as in my dev folder, test 3, unit 1, project 1, test project. Okay, I'm going to accept that. And now, just like in Maya, I'm going to set this project. In this case, so $hip in Houdini means the root, like wherever we saved our file at. So I'm going to make the project there. And now, whenever we make new things, new folders will show up here. Do that in Maya. Do the same thing. So now in Gitkraken, I can see we've got a new file. And push it. All right. And test 3. There it is. Okay. So hopefully that clears things up. If you have questions, please let me know. All right, bye.